Hey guys, I've just left for my antelope hunt. It's midday, like getting close to 2 o'clock now. I'm trying to get up there as soon as possible because I have to check the cameras. I have 2 blinds up and I have to figure out which blind I'm gonna sleep in tonight and hunt the morning. I'm hoping that there's just antelope flooded on my trail cameras, but I don't really know. The last time they've been checked, the one watering hole, there was 2 different times the antelope were there in 6 days, so that's not awful odds. But this other water hole that has never been checked, I'm thinking might be really good, so fingers crossed. But anyway, I'm getting another trailer. This is so cool. Check this out. Andy works with Rockagator. He's even wearing a shirt, as you guys know. He's actually going to the county fair here in a second to set up a Rockagator booth. But you guys know I work with Rockagator as well, and I love their waterproof packs for fishing. And this is his trailer that I'm getting from now on. Tell us about it a little bit.
Well, it's a 1971 classic Aristocrat. We picked it up when I was 3 years old and been hunting in it ever since. We had it on some property for 17 years and it's time to move on. And Bridget's gonna make some incredible memories with it.
Yes. So here it is. It's a little bit bigger than my 1971, which is parked in the Utah hills right now. But it's really, really cool. I'll give you guys a tour once I park it up in Idaho. I'm pretty much hitching it up right now and taking it right to Idaho to go hunt some antelope. So that's pretty cool. I actually, like literally a month ago, I started looking for a second trailer because I wanted one to hunt Idaho and one to hunt Utah. And I didn't want to keep towing them back and forth because these single axle old trailers aren't the easiest in the world to tow on like hilly canyon roads. But also my Tacoma is not even a full-size truck and that doesn't help either. So I just wanted one to keep in Idaho, and I've been looking online and I've had a really hard time finding the old ones. Usually they're in either too bad shape or they've been remodeled and they're way too expensive. So this is perfect. Hopefully I can remodel this one someday, give it some TLC, and it's gonna have a good home. What's up, guys? It's the evening before opening day for my archery antelope hunt here in Idaho. It's gonna be a super tough hunt because antelope are super smart and they have a great sense of sight. But the good news is that there's some stud bucks on my trail camera. I'll definitely put some photos here so you can see them. I really like this one wide buck. I've never hunted antelope before, especially even with my bow, so I'm not going to be too picky. I'm going to be honest with you. Antelope, a lot of antelope, like good antelope, all look the same to me. Don't judge me for saying that. I'm just saying if it's a good, mature antelope with decent horns on his head, I'm going to shoot him, and I'm going to be just as happy if he were a world record compared to just a normal buck antelope. It's getting dark fast and I'm actually staying in my blind tonight. This is something I thought I would never ever do again after how miserable it was last year when I spent over 5 nights in my blind hunting my mule deer, my velvet mule deer that I killed with my bow. I didn't want to do it again because you don't really sleep, it's cold, it's miserable, but here I am doing it because I'm a dedicated hunter and I can't help but feel like the only way to hunt the mornings is to really stay in your blind because that's your best chance for not spooking the animals out of the area getting into your blind in the morning. This area that I'm in right now is well over an hour drive. That's just the drive into the desert on dirt road, so it's really, really far back there. I'm sitting a watering hole and you know, you don't want to make that drive in the morning when the antelope are out in the distance thinking about coming into water and they're not used to seeing a lot of vehicles. So the best way to do it is getting to sleep in the blind. And there's a good chance I'll see some elk and deer come to this watering hole as well. The elk will probably be here through the night, but the antelope have been hitting my cameras around 8, 9 a.m. as late as 11 a.m. once in the evening, but it seems like 8 to 9 a.m. is when they're moving the most around the water, and it seems like they're watering consistently every 3 days, and based on that trend they're due to water tomorrow morning. So fingers crossed they keep that trend and I get a shot at one opening morning. You never know. gonna spend this awful night in my blind, but wish me luck that in the morning something happens. You never know. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay, bye. This is the trail camera and the blind that I was here setting up with like around a month ago, 3 weeks ago. Able to get a little bit of a pattern on them, and then this blind was set up 10 days before the hunt, before opening day, because that's the rule in Idaho. So I can't even believe that just happened. I waited for like an hour for those 2 antelope to come in. I watched them from like 200 yards forever, and as soon as I'm at full draw, a stupid truck drives in. God, sometimes my luck, man. I don't know when they're gonna be back. They didn't get a chance to take a drink of water, so it's just crappy. And I love, like, this guy had a little kid in there, and he was like, oh, I was gonna pop up a blind here. There's obviously antelope. It's public land, you know? He literally had like a 10-year-old kid in the car. What the hell are you teaching your kid to drive up, ruin somebody's hunt, and do all your scouting opening morning, and then put a blind on top of someone else's? Like, really? Oh, some parents, man, it's disgusting. It's opening morning. You're driving around on opening morning, freaking road hunter. Freaking moron. It's been like an hour since that happened. I'm still so upset about it. I just, you know, it makes me really hate hunting public land, to be honest, because people just have no respect for each other. What kind of person, man, let alone father of a little kid, goes out and does all their scouting opening morning of the hunt, road hunts, and says, oh, I was gonna put a blind up here, looks like you beat me to it, blah blah blah. You're gonna put a blind up on opening day? Dude, what in the hell are you teaching your son? My God, that's what blows my mind. That's why there's bad hunters, because they've been the sons of other bad hunters. Like, dude. I'm so sick of it. You can hunt public land and say, oh, it's public land all you want, but I would never use that as an excuse. But I would never use that as an excuse for being an asshole, ever. You respect other people and where they've set up, where they've put in the time. It's ridiculous. I'm so done with it. Anyone has private land, I don't even care about being a public land hunter anymore, seriously. It's like, it seems to never go my way. I find all the asshole road hunter dudes, apparently. You know, and it's, oh, you could say, Bridget, why are you hunting so close to a road? Because there's only 2 water sources right now in the whole desert, and that's where the antelope are. That's the only way I can pattern them. That's the only way I can pattern them and hunt them by myself. And it's not like a main road. It's a little, you know, farmer's road to the water hole, but still it sucks. I'm just so done with it. I seem to have like the worst luck hunting blinds by myself. Makes me so mad. I feel like freaking out at that freaking dude. I just walked out of my blind and was like, are you kidding me? I mean, and the worst part is He saw the nice bucks, everything. Literally the only 2 bucks I'm chasing, the only 2 bucks on my camera. I waited so long for them to come in. They were like way out there. And when I could tell they were coming to the water like really hard, I started recording so that my camera wouldn't make any noise as they got close. And I just went back and watched the video, and the camera got exactly to when they were spooked by the stupid truck.